Good evening, Princess. I am back at Disney's Animal Kingdom for something a little bit special. It's a thing that we probably will only get to do during this very special time. So maybe I want to do it a few times just to experience it before it really goes away. And let me show you. I am tapping into Animal Kingdom.
Welcome.
There you go. For one reason, to leave the park, so I can go to EPCOT. Yes, the way the system works right now is you can only get one reservation per day, and sometimes the park you want to go to isn't available. So what we have to do is get any res we can, tap in, and then head out. So, well, this ends my day here at Animal Kingdom. So bye. Okay, well, I guess I'm off to EPCOT now. And we're at EPCOT. So yeah, this is getting a little bit ridiculous with the reservations. You know, just bouncing around park to park. I mean, if any park has capacity, you should be able to just make a reservation for the resort. I don't think there's ever been a day where park hopping has not been open. So, you know what? Sometime soon, we're going to talk about why rules have to make sense for people to follow them. For dinner, still avoiding all of the plague-ridden mask wearers, to try a booth that I have tried unsuccessfully for random reasons, finally get to. It's one that all three, actually 4 items look pretty good, so that's what I'm going to do. And the festival still has over a month left, got plenty of time, but I decided to come back finally because I was having a little bit of difficulty deciding what to do later, and I'll tell you about that in a little bit. We have arrived at EPCOT Sunshine Griddle, and well, I'm going to just go right down the list, starting with the toast and ending with the cinnamon roll bites, and maybe a Fruit Loop shake. Why not? Avocado toast, shrimp, and grits. Items found tucked away in a garage or attic might be the only pieces needed for your outdoor landscape, but anybody with an extra bathtub in their attic, I think, has other issues they need to work on. And I get it, the avocado toast was fantastic, and the shrimp and grits was really good also. The avocado toast was better than the shrimp, but both very good. And the prices are, I know they feel lower than they should be based on previous festivals. I don't know what's going on, but I have 2 more. I'm gonna wait a few minutes because they were quite filling, and that gives me an opportunity to, I don't know, talk about something that I faced today that you will face a lot. And that's actually a really good thing because it is a sign, a direct correlation, directly proportional to the privilege that you will have in life. Now remember, this is the privilege that we have earned for you, mommy, daddy, grandma, me. It's yours. Enjoy it. The problem, though, in this case is choice crisis. This is something that I first heard about a long time ago, well, with user interface design. I don't know, maybe it's something you'll be interested in, maybe not. And basically, it's something we had to be very careful with, well, back when I used to do UI, and not giving the user too many options, because that would cause a lot of frustration because they wouldn't really know which choice is the best. Then they would develop anxiety, perhaps by making the wrong choice, or they were not capable of evaluating so many different options, and it does lead to a kind of a stressful situation. And that's exactly what I was feeling today. Earlier, I got a lot of stuff done in the morning. I just finished a workout. I had eaten everything in terms of variety that I had at the house, and I wanted something different, so I thought, let's just go out. Oh boy. There's way too many choices, and it's principally because I hadn't planned ahead. I hadn't thought, okay, tonight I'm going to do this, and when I do that, it's usually pretty good, even if it's where I'm going to go, which park or whatever. But no, I had no plans whatsoever, so I was just starting from 0. Add to that the pressure of having just worked out, so I was hungry, and oh boy, wow, more stress than I've had to deal with in a long time, which is also a very good thing. And I'm telling you this because it's normal. You're going to feel this exact same emotion, feeling for all sorts of different things. It can be as trivial as what to have for dinner when the consequences are kind of irrelevant. I mean, if I didn't come here, I would go somewhere else and would probably be just as good. Or for more significant things. Now, we'll talk about those later in life, but you're going to feel the same thing. So when that happens to you, don't freak out, don't worry. It's perfectly normal. What I do is I just sort of relax and think about it a little bit, and basically very often default to the original plan, whatever that was, or go back to an original plan. So this here is something that I intended to do a long time ago. Once I realized that this was a plan, I just said, okay, it's fine. I'm not going to make a choice. I'm just going to execute on a plan that I already had, and well, that took care of the whole problem. And here I am enjoying some very delicious food at EPCOT. So when this happens to you, perfectly normal, it's fine. It's totally fine. We'll all be here to help you get through it. And sometimes it's a big deal, sometimes it's not. But just be aware that when you do have these kinds of crises in your life, it's a good thing. I'm sure someone could have come up with a better or at least more attractive way to cover up the sign. This is the corned beef brisket hash, and yes, it is the only thing for this round. This booth is pretty filling, so I'm having to pace myself, unlike the Honey Bistro, where everything was pretty petite and light. The brisket was very delicious and very heavy, so I'm going to take a walk around World Showcase before dessert. They're open till just before the park closes, or maybe an hour. So I got plenty of time, but yeah, do need to, let everything move along so I can really enjoy it. Because everything there has been really, really good so far. And I don't know why I'm talking so slowly, probably because I'm so relaxed. Good enough reason. From a shaft to a door? No one's made that joke yet? My decision to take a walk around World Showcase, although the correct one may have cost me dessert, it is now an hour before park closes, and I think they're going to close in like 2 minutes. I'm going to try and make it, but no guarantees. Otherwise, this would be, another failed unintended mission, I guess? Something like that. Let's go try. While I'm sure they look better in the morning sun, these are the cinnamon roll bites. I just realized something. Well, I realized it as I was having the brisket. The Sunshine Griddle is breakfast themed. Kinda obvious now. This brings us to the end of our evening trip to EPCOT for some delicious dinner time treats. Actually, delicious dinner time breakfast treats over at Sunshine Griddle. Glad I made this choice. Glad I went back to an original plan. Like I said, it was very, very stressful earlier on what to have for dinner. I checked reservations for probably a half an hour. I looked on a couple of lists I have of things I want to try. I just couldn't make a choice because there's so many options. That's awesome. And it is really one of the things that reminds me that I am thankful for my problems.